We're kinda out here. Day 24. Raw chicken experiment. What the hell is going on? How I'm still alive and feeling kinda good eating raw chicken. What is going on? Still tasting pretty good. You ever wonder why so many people who kind of made it in this reality or in this society, I would say, are still extremely depressed, even suicidal, even acting upon it and doing the suicide? I would wonder why that is. So many high status people, musicians, artists, millionaires, billionaires probably. I mean, I don't know these people personally, but there's so many stories. You made it, you still feel like shit. I think it's a couple things. Firstly, your body's biochemistry is bullshit. How can you feel good when everything inside you feel like shit? And diet. We talk about that every day, I think. That's important. But it's also other things, relationships, love you get. But one thing I think also makes you kinda empty after you made it. There's so many athletes also who became a champion, the best in the world, and after that they realize like they get this big high first, but after that it's like, what's the point? What's next? They kinda get depressed after the big moment. I think they realize that they made it with something that is completely meaningless. I mean, there's good things. You get a lot of money in this, but money doesn't really exist. It don't make you happy like food makes you happy. Now, obviously it's better to have a lot of money in this world than don't have it in most cases, or at least something that you can buy with money. To have a lot of beautiful place to live, a lot of good quality food, and that kind of stuff. But other than that, money can't buy you love. Money can't buy you feeling good, in a sense. Just money. So it really feels so empty when you achieve even smaller scale some goals of yours. If you had like athletic goals or something, and you finally do it, finally made it, and after that, the more progressed you get into your ideas, and the more you realize the human nature, the faster it comes, I think, when you reach these goals. The less you cope, the faster you realize like, what was the point of all this? Like, I deadlifted 200 kilos for the first time in my life. This was my goal for years. And you do it, you feel pretty good, you feel strong, you feel like a man. But then you don't get anything from it actually. You might get injury, or you might get a little bit stronger, and you get this really fading, fastly fading feeling of good. But after that, it's like, what's next? On to the next one. Feeling kinda empty again. But then, when you compare to this with the actual success, I would say, that gives you real meaning. That's the, firstly, relationship. When you fall in love, everybody loves that feeling, obviously. You fall in love, you love that feeling, because that's the first step to one of the most meaningful things you can do, is to procreate, have a children. How many people say they felt empty or depressed when their child was born? Or how many people say that was the best moment of their life, where everything changed? They gained so much meaning. So the relationship, the sexual relationship before that, where you fall in love with your partner, that's the first step to even bigger meaning. When you actually procreate, what is the point of the actual sexual thing you are doing with your partner? Is the actual meaning is to procreate. Your body wants to procreate with the another person, and when you do it, like so many people don't do it, they kinda stuck in this first part, and it kinda ruins the love. The love is so ruined for many of us out here, because we are stuck in the first part. We never think about the actual meaning behind it, the nature behind it. Yeah. When you got children, everything seems to become meaningful. I don't have any, so I'm speaking out of my ass, but it's just what I observed over here. Yeah, don't get stuck on the first part and make it completely meaningless. That seems to be one of the main reasons why it's complete shit show out here. There's no more loving relationships. Sex is all about pleasure, and that gets so empty, so void of meaning so quickly. And people realize this, but then so many just cope with it. They don't move on to the next obvious thing. They don't get to the next level of ideas or nature, in sense. Anyways, raw chicken makes you ponder these things, makes that brain kinda work good, maybe retarded sometimes too. I make mistakes all the time. We can't be perfect, but just some pondering out here, raw chicken pondering. Hope we make it to the next one. Find some meaning in your life. Do the natural things, and they grant you meaning automatically. Search meaning in meaningless, empty things, and very quickly you are left empty. You notice, we all notice deep inside, introspection, but we cope. See ya.